Hi, everyone. This is Donald Patti, Enterprise Agile Coach and Trainer, giving you the case for value stream management. First, a little information about the organization this is all about. The Medical Schools Association is a prominent nonprofit organization based in the Washington, D.C. area. Now, they represent medical schools throughout North America, but they also help medical students throughout their medical education journey. According to ProPublica, their revenues in 2012 were $123 million. Now, in 2012, they hired new leadership, myself included. But we also saw a dual threat. First, costs were rising pretty quickly. At the very same time, satisfaction with the services we were providing was dropping amongst members and among students. This was triggering a threat to outsource all of the services that we were providing. I inherited a promising portfolio of student services that included student assessments, but also included residency application services, domestic and international internships, and summer educational programs. We began mapping out our value stream, starting with the current state and then moving on to future state, which included the addition of some key steps to that value stream. Along the way, gaps emerged. We saw the need to both explore and allow others to explore the various different services we provided, to have a comprehensive, consolidated way of managing payments, as well as ways to verify outcomes. We identified ways to improve as well. This meant providing these services across the different value streams. We created a Kaizen Katalog, essentially a list of improvements that we could implement over time. This included sharing steps across the different value streams, adding steps as we went, identifying those gaps and filling them, consolidating platforms and teams to improve services and reduce costs, helping team members to broaden their skills, essentially creating T-skilled and poly-skilled team members, and then optimizing processes. Along the way, we saw for ourselves. We did supplier visits. Within our own organization, we did Gemba walks, going to the real place to identify the places to improve. We monitored progress using empirical process control. And of course, we had fun. What were the benefits for us to all the value stream management efforts we put in? First, we were able to align our teams around the delivery of value. This meant that we could confirm that we had the resources necessary to deliver something valuable to our students. We were also able to expose value stream gaps, meaning we could fill them and improve our services. We introduced lean techniques, including Gemba and Kanban, to the organization. We were also able to build T-shaped teams with people who were more flexible. We used value stream metrics to introduce and leverage empirical process control. And finally, through all of these, we were able to improve team efficiency and team effectiveness. However, there were some pleasant surprises that came that we were not expecting. First, we were able to align the whole organization around the delivery of value, not just our division, because others were able to piggyback and leverage off of our work. We were able to understand our role in the larger organization as our value streams were better aligned with the overall enterprise mission. We were able to identify similar value streams and therefore share knowledge and technology across those value streams. This also helped to inform strategic decision-making as we were able to put money where we got the biggest bang for our buck, and this ultimately helped us to improve our organization's efficiency and effectiveness. So in short, value stream management was a big success. Here are the results we got from this. In just 1 year, we saw higher satisfaction. Net promoter scores rose from 30% to 70% in the first year alone. We also saw costs drop significantly, just 23% in 3 years. We saw revenue increase substantially, 35% in a 2-year time period. And overall, we saw profits up from a $2 million loss to a $49 million surplus in 5 years. Overall, because of these results, trust was restored in our members and with our students. So that's what we saw. The question, though, I think is, what are your reasons for managing your value stream?